I farted on that thumbnail. It actually, as it took the picture, I farted. So it was like cheese, and my asshole said, "Fuck." Check that out. Woo! All right. How you doing? This is episode something 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 3500 and something, maybe 3510. I'll do about 3520 today. Got a bunch of uploads I'm just gonna get out of the way. So look forward to that. If you want a game with me today, that's a possibility. Just gotta get this burger down. Lots of onions in this son of a bitch. Trump coronavirus task force. Like, it make it sound like it's really something, eh? They try and make it sound like they're on shit, eh? They're gonna solve this shit right quick for you. It's a task force, just like FEMA. Fucked up everything. It's bad. You guys, it's bad. Some of the terms they use I don't get. It comes from China. Oh my god. How uneducated can you be? But see, he gets 75,000 people watching on YouTube live streams, eh? So the misinformation. YouTube is really aiding in the misinformation by putting assholes like that front and center. It's all paid. You guys don't understand this. Trump pays for those people to watch. It's advertising. They get links and shit, just feeds put into your feed. Like, people will pay $50,000 a month to have 50,000 views a month. And you have to pay that much in order to, you know. You won't get that deal if you're not an elite. You pay $100,000, $200,000, $400,000 to get that much views. But if you're an elite, they do it very cheap. But then you owe them a favor, you know. Then you owe someone a kickback on followers or a shout out on your next post, you know. It's fucking creepy what they do, yo. Leave the oven open. A cup here. Run the fucking water here. Dump the soap. A couple cups of hot water. This morning.
don't often wake up and have a Beyond Meat burger for breakfast, I gotta say. I used to. And, oh damn. That was good. Damn it, it's all going too. I'm like looking for another bite. There's another burger there, but nah. Have some of these French fries. They're very good. Just grab a shit ton of lemon, chuck it in a cup. Grab a bunch of ginger. Ginger. You have yourself a nice piece of ginger. And you cut that shit right off. Grab yourself another piece of ginger. And you get at this, right? Oh, I'm throwing it on my plate I just used. Nice piece of ginger. And I'll eat this whole thing. I usually put 3 of these in, like 2 or 3 big old hunks like that. But this time, just put that in there. Oven going, got a lemon or ginger for next person's drink or whatever they're having. And put this piece of ginger back in the fridge. Next, and add a simply minute dash of this really good barbecue sauce. Hot. Hot. Dump out a tiny bit of tea. Too full. These fries are good. Burger champions, yes. Had a nice hot bath at 5 in the morning. Did my hair. I didn't do my hair at all. I washed my hair. No, I didn't even really wash it. I mean, the water washed it. I just put soap in the water and kind of ran my hands through it. If you want to call that washing, then I did. Oh, these fries are good. Let's see what we can get in here. Look at that ass. Look at that ass. Horrible. More people view this fucking webpage today than ever before this in the last 2 months because of that ass. Unreal. Very disheartening. Not a fan. They say sex sells, but I think evil lurks is a better term. They used to say Google was good, but now Google has come out and admitted they evil. And you can go read about it. Some seriously high up dude at Google come out and say, you shouldn't believe everything you read on the internet. It's fucking crazy. And I think what they're getting at is there's still a couple good people at Google, unless they quit yesterday. They say, fuck. I forgot what I was going to say. Those chips are crunching in the back of my mouth and so loud in my ears. Totally threw out. And the fucking taste of it too. I was trying to scrape up any minute bit of Kansas style Guy Fieri's barbecue sauce. Fuck. Oh, it's so good. Kansas. I fucking love you, Kansas. Fuck. Whatever's in Kansas, it makes that stuff so sweet. Oh, I love you, Kansas. I gotta put this away. Oh shit, this has to go in there too. I have cats. Just an absolute wonder of a Beyond Meat. Absolute wonder. No oil on the pan either. I just put them in straight off on into the pan. And I'll show you. Look how much oil it drained off actually. A fuck ton, but it won't show up. Look. Look at all that grease in the pan. That didn't go in my gullet. That's awesome. And the oven is cool enough. Actually, I'll keep it open a little longer, just so we know that it's not cooking the food that's inside there. It's just gonna, you know? Okay, we're gonna scrape this plate. I scrape that. That can get rinsed. Not a big deal. Counter is clean. Put this in the garbage, that in the recycling. Put the oil away. I used it for something I made last night. Now, or yesterday. I didn't even cook last night. Did I? I don't think I did. I cooked, but maybe it was at like 5 or 6. I'm talking night. I mean like 9, 10 o'clock at night. I didn't have no burgers at midnight. Fuck, this tastes like coffee. Fuck! I wasted my ginger and my lemon juice. That sucks. We're just gonna dump out our cup. Oh, it tastes so disgusting. Hot water. I'm glad I don't have any tea bags left to waste. Otherwise, I'd be pissed if I was on my last green tea bag and fucking coffee ran through it. I don't even think I can eat this cocksucking ginger because it's soaked in shit. Fuck. I'll try and, it just stinks like old assholes. It reeks like old ass. Like dirty old men. I don't know, coffee, and I fucking have a bad experience. I've never been touched by an old man, but I fucking had a lot of old men talk dirty around me and say weird shit they do to women. Gross. Like they're employees and stuff. Just creepy fucking dirty old men. Fuck their cleaning ladies. They fuck their your nanny or your that is so strong. That ginger fucking I need some water. I know you're kidding yourself. Something hit me hard in the back of the throat. Oh, that was gross. That was a lot of ginger and coffee. I could taste some like assholes, but tons of ginger. That was a really juicy piece of ginger. My mouth is burning. But yet somehow I feel healthier. If that doesn't wake you up. So they say coffee wakes you up. Try eating ginger. Try eating a good 5-gram chunk of ginger. Actually, that was like more like 30-gram chunk. Holy shit, that made my eyes water. So, lots of news today. Lots of news. Icelanders, big news on Icelanders and COVID. It's fucking amazing info. Also news on, and I'm sure there's going to be, I hope there's other races that, have no symptoms at all. 50% of Icelanders have 0 symptoms.
COVID but may have it. It's fucked, eh? And of course, I mean, it just, I guess, has to do with community transmission too. I'm not saying all ice hunters have it. I'm saying of all ice hunters tested, I should say, I should really rephrase that. 50% of them were found to not show any asymptomatic symptoms, meaning they don't show symptoms while they carry it. And they also don't understand how carrying works. I believe carrying, well, it's forever, but I also believe that even after, like, what are they gonna do? What if the vaccine works on you, but it mutates as you have a child? Are they gonna make people put their children down? Like, what's coming, you know? It's fucking weird. We live in a really weird time. I highly suggest people don't make kids right now until they figure this out for a year or two. And who knows, maybe that's really bad advice. I don't think so. But it could be, because maybe we need kids in order to continue the human race, but are they just gonna fucking grab your kids and use them for blood plasma and adrenochrome and all this stuff? You won't know if they get COVID. You can't even go see your kid in the hospital. The elites, the privatized healthcare, they could take that kid off and do weird shit to him. You'd never know. It's fucked up, man. They're doing this shit in California right now. This is truth. Go look up a company called Ambrosia. It is crazy. Ambrosia had to close down, secretly still going on in some Hollywood pedo's basement, guaranteed. Silicon Valley is full of people who are above the law, you know. You can't even get into Silicon Valley unless you have $1 billion. You know, it's not about who you know, unless you have to be related. That's how tight it is. You really have to be related. They don't let anyone in. You have to be like in the family, and then they'll tell you shit about what's going on. Also comes with ultimatums and shit like that. Probably a lot of threats too. But I mean, look at it like this: if you're stupid enough to do something that could jeopardize their master plan, then you should expect the worst done to you, right? I don't give a fuck. I would actually like to see their master plans fail and them rot in a cage. So I talk freely about Ambrosia and the goofs that use it. Hollywood, they're saying yesterday, they said Hollywood may never start back up again because they're so scared. See, Hollywood is like this. It's a pyramid scheme. At the top is one person in Hollywood, and that person is a manager in Hollywood, and they own a film studio or 10 film studios and 10 TV stations. But they don't, and radio stations, but they don't tell you that, and magazines and newspapers, but they don't tell you that, and they never will. Then it branches down to the news station, then it branches down to the newspaper, the TV station, the radio station, and then the silver screen, they call it Hollywood. And then there's advertisers as well, right? So the advertising agency is as close to the main top guy as ever because of the fact he promotes you. And when you're promoted, you become powerful. So you kind of rival this guy up here. So advertisers are the key to all of this. Advertisers, which I uncovered, Google, and don't think there's just one advertiser. There are about 50 advertising companies that state they will get you an incredible amount of views. Some of them are located in India. They're called farms. They have like slaves basically sitting on 7 laptops, logging in, checking, clicking. You know, when they get a notification, they click it, right? They're only subscribed to people that pay for it. And how it works is like this. These farms work like this. And this is the way that people do it who aren't in with these people. They'll make their own farms. There are people that are smart enough to do this, and it is not difficult. But here's the difference. Their farms can make you famous overnight because that TV station gets a whiff of, what's that fucking goof's name that fucking gave $3,000 to somebody she fucking was at a rock concert and she got stranded there like a dumb shit. She gave her $3,000 and she fucking Taylor Hill or something, Taylor Swift,
Taylor Swift is a prime example of what I'm talking about right now. So Taylor Swift is in social, and we didn't do internet and social media, but we can still put it at the top. But sort of, it's just underneath advertising and branding, advertising and the rich fucker. This one person right here. So you have this guy. Advertising is just below this guy. He owns it, but they make or break you. And that's the other thing we didn't even get at yet. They make or break you, but breaking you now is harder to do than ever because they don't allow bullying in Canada. So gang stalking is actually an illegal. It's illegal to do that. If you, and I'll give you 5 reasons why gang stalking is real. The losers that used to show up on this stream, there was about 3 or 4 old men. One's in Germany, or so he says, but I mean, there's pictures of this guy. You should see what this guy looks like. Fuck. I've seen twigs. I've seen twigs with more meat on the bone. This guy is old. He's a 60-year-old pedo, and he's into dudes and I guess young people, but he's into dudes, okay? And he fully admits to have like he said to me, I'm good looking and stuff, and it's just creepy because he actually is doing stuff behind the camera that's actually disgusting, right? As he watches me, right? Fucking weirdos. I've had people message me with their balls hanging, like in a thing with their balls hanging out, guys, and it's like, what the fuck? There's so many flamers on here. It's just disgusting, like hidden closet flamers, It's okay if you like guys or you like girls, but don't force your images of sexuality in my face. And so I out them. Like last year, there was a guy that was like a big donator on the channel. I'm like, what the fuck is this email? Like I made the mistake, or no, actually my email was posted there. So you can just email. I don't even open my email anymore just because there's fucking losers everywhere. So, so what I do is I watch people for a duration of a year, maybe 2 years. And then I come to a decision whether you're worth sending off to the next area. If you're dirty enough, if I can prove that you're a pedo, right? If I can prove that you've done wrong, I hand your information off. There's people that grab a hold of you and drag you to jail as fast as you think you're not going. Wait. Then there's nothing you can do. They'll kick your door in the middle of the night when you least expect it and lay charges on you in the middle of the night. It's coming. So these gang stalkers on YouTube, they stopped stalking me after I made a video expressing grave concern for YouTube's handling of underage women who post stuff on here. And then I got added into a thread that was a gang stalking bullying thread, and I looked at all the men's names, and there was tons of women's names in it. It's not funny. I screenshotted. I got all this stuff. They were picking on a 16-year-old girl from Wisconsin who had sex with a dog, posted online that she had sex with this dog, and they were all fucking sharing, and like, you should have seen the abuse in this chat box, like in a thread of Google Hangouts. I was like, oh my God. So I took that to the FBI that fucking day. I took screenshots and added them on Instagram. I at them on Instagram. This is how you can get at people really fast. You can just at governments, anything. You can even do it on YouTube, but I prefer not to use. There's a reason. I think they're kind of in cahoots and allow some of this. So I skip YouTube entirely. And I have YouTube looked at with a fine-tooth comb as well for allowance of this to go on, right? And you have to go to your government, your high up government has to be told and notified, and then they express concern. The government is YouTube, the government is Facebook, the government is Instagram. You all have to learn that. If you were to do a sexual act with a child or break a law that was harmful to an animal or to a human on camera, or you posted video of it, the government sees this. There's watchers. They see it and they send it to your local law enforcement, and then the law enforcement comes to your house that fast. But there's another way too. Like, so if someone rats you out or takes pictures of your grow and then sends in pictures, all you have to do is see the vantage point the pictures were taken at, and you know who the fuck is responsible, right? 90% of the time. No, I mean, there's people that you may not. There's different angles, but you wouldn't believe what I found out just from the angles of the photos that were given, okay? It's bad.
So I had to contact every person I know that's good, family members that are with police and higher up, government for decades, 50 years. I have family in government in Canada. Don't fuck with me. You're going to jail. And once you get to jail, I got other friends there, and they will fucking have a nice talk with you. Now, back to what I was saying. Cigarettes, canteen for life, yo. When you get out, free cigarettes, bud. Anything you want. And that's the way we work. You see, in this world, there's two evils. There's an evil that watches you to harm you, and then there's an evil that goes after evil and pretends this is a CI. They're not evil. They pretend to be evil. And that's the one. Those are the ones that you have to watch for. Everybody has evil in them. Let me make this very clear. Every one of you has made a mistake in your life that would have resulted you in jail time had you been caught. Every one of you. Regardless of what it was. Don't lie to yourself. Tell the truth. You better fucking stop. We're coming. So when I think about the people in this world that deserve jail, I think there's something much worse that you deserve, but we'll let them deal with you in jail and see what your outcome is. COVID is going to be rampant in jails right away too, bud. You'll have no healthcare, no privatized healthcare in jail. A lot of jail guards, complete dirty here in this province, Saskatchewan, Ontario. Very dirty jail guards. You're going to jail too, bud. You see, we're going to have to influence inmates to rat out jail guards that allow drugs or allow beatings, certain things that, a guard is there to protect you. If someone's being beaten and 7 times Stan or Kyle or Jeff or Kevin doesn't go up there and Leroy or whatever their names are, and they don't help them, what happens is your name gets written down, right? And these inmates, the bosses, are watching. And the bosses, you would never know who they are. All you know is they're ripped, they got tattoos, and they're mean as fuck. You can't get near them. You talk to them, they'll lie to you. They're good at lying, right? They're really good at lying. But see, they remember how the trees, look, and they remember how the cabbage smells. And you can't take that away from them. They know that one day they'll get out and they'll get to climb a tree and chooch on a reefer. They'll do something nice, grow a couple, they'll have that back. That's all they want. When you're in there trying to tell them about how you can get them a house and a car and do this stuff for them while you're inside, they'll take it. But when they get out, they'll rat you out. And you're not too high up anymore. I gotta say, the people in jails that run jails, they're dirtiest, dumbest. You were the easiest to catch. My friends worked as chefs, and they helped, or I should be careful, they were aiding in something you thought was helpful. They turned out to rat you out and put you in jail for smuggling drugs into a jail here in Manitoba within the last 24 years. But my friends are the real deal. And now that guy is a CSIS agent. Fuck yeah, homie. He moved up the ladder so fast because he had balls like this. Don't worry, bro. Your secrets are safe with me. But I'll tell you this. The info that he can dig up with a touch of the button, and the people he can go sit in front of your house 16 houses ahead of you and log into your exact internet and check your Wi-Fi all night that you use, clone your entire fucking life. Just wait, bud. You got no clue what's coming. Peace. Hashman out.